Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cherry the Geek TV. I'm Joe Vanourney. Today we are joined by Haley Louise Jones and Slavko Popadić, who star as Dr. Zanna Parker and Dr. Ben Wibber on a brand new medical drama called Berlin ER. First two episodes premiere globally on Apple TV Plus on February 26th, with subsequent episodes dropping weekly through April 9th. Haley and Slavko, welcome to Cherry the Geek TV.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Fantastic show. You're both wonderful. I'll direct this first question to the both of you. Haley, you can answer first, and Slavko, you can jump in afterwards. There have been a lot of medical dramas on TV over the years. Talk about Berlin ER. Give people a quick overview of what the show is and how does it differentiate itself and make it unique compared to other medical dramas that have preceded it.
I think Berlin ER is not polished. It's not pretty. It's extremely fast-paced and adrenaline-driven, and at the core of it, basically a hospital drama on steroids.
Yeah.
And I think that's what sets us apart from the other shows.
Let's talk. Slavko, go ahead and answer.
It's archaic. It's raw. You said fast-paced, right? It's about people who sacrifice themselves to help others, and you're not watching it from the outside. Our camera, you're inside of the. You get stressed out while watching it, and I think that's the difference. That's one of the big differences.
Let's talk about your characters. Haley, you play Dr. Zanna Parker. Who is Dr. Parker? And what attracted you to this character?
For me personally, Zanna is basically a woman on the run. She just left Munich after her life there just imploded, and she's trying to make a clean cut, have a fresh start. So she decides to go to a new city, get a new job, surround herself with people that she doesn't know, and in hopes of that sort of helping her to leave everything behind and close her old chapter in life, and realizes very quickly that life has a way of catching up with you. And at the end of the day, you will always end up having to face yourself.
And that's Slavko. Then we have Dr. Ben Wibber. What can we say about Dr. Wibber? He's a fascinating character. What attracted you to this character, and what's it like playing him?
Dr. Ben Weber he's someone who's really driven by his passion to help, but this passion is also the thing that destroys him. He's like brilliant as a surgeon, but self-destructive. And I like this kind of moral gray zones he's in, because we all have our moral journeys. And and I loved when I read the scripts. I love them, but then I met like a friend of Victor, our creator, who was a surgeon, and Samuel, who was a surgeon in London before, and Ben is half. It's like it's based on true stories, all the characters in a way, and it's quite amazing. I love that.
So Dr. Wibber is an addict, right? He's got drug issues. It's portrayed very, very well. It's very intense. Talk about that preparation, both the external preparation, where I'm sure you're getting makeup applied to yourself to make you look like you've been up for days and are high, but also what you have to do to prep internally and get inside that mindset.
About this addiction thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I interviewed like doctors and nurses who worked with addicts and addicts themselves, and that was really a big part of preparation to understand it, but not only rationally, just to get it in my body, and to kind of I don't know how to. I had fun. I loved it.
Haley, the show does a great job of balancing drama with action, but there's also comedy, a comedic aspect to it, dark comedy. Talk about that balancing act and what it's like to navigate that as an actor.
I love it. I feel like it makes it so much more complex and fun. And I think that's a very, very interesting and important way to discover the truth of your character. Like what kind of humor do they have, Like how do they communicate? Because everyone communicates through humor. I'm half South African, half British, so when I talk to my family in the UK, it's a very certain kind of humor. So it was really interesting to sort of discover the tone of the show through that and also portray hospital life and ER life authentically because they use so much dark humor to just cope. So even though you might laugh about it, there's so much truth underneath. So that was a lot of fun.
Well, it's a wonderful show. You're both fantastic. And the show's called Berlin ER. First 2 episodes premiered globally on Apple TV Plus February 26th. And subsequent episodes drop weekly through April 9th. Haley and Slavko, thank you so much for chatting with us today on Cherry the Geek TV.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Have a
very
nice day. It was a
much.
pleasure
Have a
meeting
nice
you.
day.